This is our video for the use of a pH meter.
A buffer is a solution that resists pH change when you add an acid or a base, so it maintains a stable pH. It works by neutralizing any acids or bases you add with the presence of a weak acid and its conjugate base, or a weak base and its conjugate acid. Strong acids dissociate completely in a solution, but weak acids only partially dissociate. This leads to equilibrium because the dissociation of a weak acid can be reversed, which means it doesn't go to completion and therefore can hit equilibrium. To minimize this effect, you can increase the concentration of the weak acid, add a strong base, or add a buffer.
Charles is going to be calibrating our pH meter. So first you hit sensors, calibrate, then pH. And we want to do a 2-point calibration. So first you input the value of the buffer that you will be putting it in first. And for us that was number 7. So she puts it in the buffer and then hits apply so the pH meter can calibrate. She then rinses the probe off so it can be put in our pH buffer of 4. After she inputs 4, she puts the probe in the 4 buffer solution and hits apply. And then we're going to check and make sure it was calibrated so we can see the 4 buffer is measuring correctly. Then we're going to rinse it off. Now Charles is putting it in the pH 7 buffer just to make sure it was done correctly. And as you can see, the pH is very close to 7, so we know we calibrated it correctly.
Now Emerson is going to test the pH of our unknown 1, which is apple juice. As you can see on the monitor, the pH is 3.76. Now I am measuring the pH of our unknown number 2, which is orange juice. As you can see on the monitor, the pH is about 3.5. Always be sure to rinse your probe after you measure the pH of any liquid. This is a picture of the table we made in our notebook to show the 2 unknowns and their pH values. The rest of the clips are us cleaning up our workstation and putting away everything we need to. This is me dumping out our liquids into the waste containers. Next, we want to be sure to rinse and dry our pH meter, put it back in the canister, and put it back on the shelf. Now we're just putting the rest of the technology away and making sure our workstation is completely clean.